This program is brought to you by Emory University.
Our goal is to create a new breed of super soldier.
When you brought a 90-pound asthmatic onto my army base, I let it slide.
I am looking for qualities beyond the physical. Whatever happens, stay who you are. Not just a soldier, but a good man. You actually did it.
Who the hell are you? The first of many.
Hydra is the Nazi Deep Science Division, led by Johann Schmidt.
What made you so special?
Nothing. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn.
In some ways, Captain America is the archetypal Marvel comic. Because think about it. You have the scrawny kid who wants desperately to do good. You have technology coming to his rescue, because remember, Spider-Man becomes Spider-Man because of technology, an irradiated spider or a genetically modified spider. The Fantastic Four become the Fantastic Four because they get blasted up into space. Iron Man becomes Iron Man because of technology. Over and over again you see this theme. You have good and evil in its purest sort of American sense. You have a kid who's desperately wanting to contribute but doesn't have the stuff. And then you have him modified in some way to become this incredible fighting machine. But one of the real ironies, of course, of Captain America isn't that a kind of fulfillment of the Nazi eugenic ideal? After all, what the Nazis wanted to create was the perfect Aryan. And look at Captain America. Captain America is a technologically created perfect Aryan. And so there's almost an irony in the way in which Marvel Comics created this anti-Nazi figure by using genetics to perfect the human form, which is exactly what the Nazis were trying to do. But of course the difference there is that America does it in a way that doesn't involve genocide or denigrating any other group. It's taking this poor, in fact quite the opposite. They take a specimen that in Nazi ideology would be dispensable, and they enhance that specimen. They say all of us have within us the ability to be great. This guy just needs a little help, which is exactly the opposite ideology of the Nazi ideology. And yet the whole genetic idea, the meme there, it creates all kinds of interesting and philosophically and ideologically complex relationships. Here, genetics is a savior, just like to the Nazis they thought genetics would be a savior. The difference is in how we think about enhancing those in the United States who come here with disadvantages. The ideology here was you give those people a hand. You try to help them realize the American dream. And that was a very powerful counter meme to the Nazis, which is you destroy those people. Captain America thus becomes, really does become a symbol of what the United States meant and was trying to achieve, or the way in which it thought about itself. And I'm not really sure that that was explicit in the comic book, that idea, but I think because eugenic ideas were so much of what that period was about, World War II was about, that different model of how genetic science can be used became a very powerful symbol of the difference between the German and the American views of technology.
The preceding program is copyrighted by Emory University.